YouTube sent the notification, so yeah, we're gonna get started. So yeah, again, what is up, guys? Today we're reacting to Dante versus Clive, Devil May Cry versus Final Fantasy Death Battle. Let's get right into it. Dang! Like, I know Dante's crazy. I know he's not human. I played a little bit of the first game, but I still don't know how the hell he's gonna beat Clive, like, who's basically a kaiju.
Dante versus Clive.
I know Dante's not human, though.
Hunter versus Final Fantasy Shield of Rosaria.
Shield of Rosaria.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Here we go. If my face cam's too big, let me know.
World out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time.
Devil hunter?
Who expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
Oh!
Then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a
Oh, so Virgil's his brother. I've what the hell is that? I've heard that name while in the Devil May Cry franchise or fandom, I mean.
Business dedicated to one thing:
killing demons. And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his.
What's up to the people in the YouTube live or YouTube Shorts chat? Make sure you smack that like button if you want more lives. I take reaction requests as well.
Regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through.
Oh.
Basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion.
Rebellion?
And Ivory, two magic pistols with endless ammo clips, and they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of elemental nunchucks. Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle.
What?
Dogs, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira. And Navan, a guitar. An electric guitar.
There's also
What are we looking at here?
a backpack of
What?
laser swords that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah,
He
know
beat-
someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very
What was
long dead.
What was that?
In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive.
What? Okay, a sentient hat beat the devil. I don't think Clive gonna win this. I really don't think Clive is gonna win this. I don't know, y'all.
But went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But
Oh, wow.
the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can royal guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves through his supernatural
He has a
powers.
super form?
By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
What?
Actually, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of
Okay.
a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax.
Gotcha.
A god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence. A divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
He just shoots crazy world cosmic endingly demons in the face, and it's over.
Despite how powerful
What is happening? Who is Dante?
Insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
I gotta play these
To
games.
say Dante had become the strongest around, but no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero.
A
who
nephew?
Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow...
So there's just no
appeared
killing Dante.
again, and made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and
He had to
demon
become the
side
devil
life
that may
by
cry.
stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante.
Oh!
Became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
Oh, that sword.
Thanks to Nero
That sword
and
was
two
clean.
well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
There it is. There's the line. Yeah, I don't know if my boy Clive is gonna win this, because like I'm the creatures that he turns into in the game, or the monsters that he turns into in the games. I don't know if they're as crazy as what Dante's killed.
Whiz, it's an emergency. This fight's gonna have a banger soundtrack, but my headphones broke.
Well, good news.
They
This
fought?
battle is sponsored by Rapineer.
Oh, they didn't fight. That was
Rosario.
they didn't fight. That was just their backdrop of the footage that we're gonna see later, I think.
Sit down as we tell
Here
the
we go.
tale of the kingdom of Rosaria and its prince, Clive Rossfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but Big Bird said no thanks and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only
I'm glad they're going over this because I
Clive
low-key
saw the
forgot
burden
the
his
game's
brother
story.
bore and
I only played it
accepted
once.
his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Sanbreque. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't.
Someone use a Phoenix
That's
down.
unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast,
Ifrit.
The wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved.
Those fights were crazy, man.
Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This
Damn.
revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend
Oh my
Jill,
God.
the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world. Crystals and racism!
In the world of Valley,
Crystals and racism.
alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes
Whoa.
and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself. With Titan,
Time.
he can block and absorb
Forgot
blows
about that.
with earth-shattering fists. From this
That
dragon
earth-shattering
prince,
fist stuff
he
was
got
crazy.
Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Forgot that too.
Familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead the bearers, and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power
To accept
Clive
the
can set
truth.
himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen.
Thank you, dude. That name is insane, bro. I can't read it. Exhibition Films. Thank you, Exhibition Films, for becoming a member of the channel.
Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen is literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that.
Okay.
And overpowered Omega,
Clive is starting to
a
build.
God-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out,
Majestic
Clive's
man
birth
cleavage.
was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God,
Ultima.
the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
No shit.
That Ultima
Ultima
fight was
stronger than
crazy.
anyone Clive had faced, able to warp
My
all
memories are
realities
coming
to
back.
create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind.
What's up,
Logos.
Jeff?
AKA
Logos.
someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima squared, but
Okay, now low key, it's kind of starting to look even, and it's kind of crazy because I don't think I've watched a lot of death battles where it's kind of starting to sound even. Dante beats motherfuckers like cosmic beings that creates pocket universes, and he beat the devil himself. We got Clive over here. He fought the creation or the creator of humanity. He fought somebody who can make a pocket dimension. dodged a beam that can destroy all of creation and a planet-destroying bomb. So I'm kind of seeing a little evenness here, a tiny bit of evenness. Okay. What's up, Jeff? He says, dude, I used to watch you when I was 9. That is insane. Exhibition Films with the $2 donation. Thank you. Oh, it's Acceleration. I'm an idiot. It's Acceleration Films. Thank you for letting me know, but it's all good. Thank you.
Still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will. Clive killed God in a giant 999,000.
That punch was everything. That punch was everything.
After all, man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive.
He died.
Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream
They just had to remind me of that.
Everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rossfield, which he titled
Final Fantasy. That's insane. All right, here we go. Here comes the battle.
The battle's coming up next, so call your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
The NBA season tips off.
I don't know who's going to win. I cannot tell you who's going to win. I really cannot tell you who's going to win this one.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh!
I don't know who's going to win this. I usually have a good idea, but I don't know who's cooked. Don't spoil it in the comments, bro. The music.
I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop.
I have a
me
god
from
to
dealing.
kill. Wait, somebody donated again? Thank you, Amon Entertainment for the $2 donos. Dang, y'all are going crazy with the donos tonight. Thank you. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Can't kill him like that. Bro. What is Devil May Cry, man? He just hit a Michael Jackson for a counter. What am I looking at? He just did a what is it? Yo. Thank you, Obama Entertainment, for the $5 donation. I remember being 11 when I watched your FNAF 4 trailer vid. That is insane. What is happening?
Fancy yourself a bard.
Fancy yourself a bard. What? Oh. Oh my goodness. He's not moonwalking lightning. He's not moonwalking lightning, right? Yo. And he's just having fun with a shotgun. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like that's just not gonna work on him, Clive. Like, he's using powers of gods and elemental forces, and he's dodging with a fucking hat. What? Wait. What? He can clone himself? Did I forget that?
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
What is that gun? Why does he have so many guns? Oh my god, Mink, weave. I just don't think Baphomet is gonna win this one, man. Music. Bro doesn't know what a motorcycle is because he's too... Bro doesn't know what a motorcycle is because he's like in the night ages, man. What is that? Oh my god! Ooh! remember that sword. I loved using that sword in the game. He stopped time! But he can do it too! Bro dodged and perceived the time stop. That was cool as hell. Oh, Clive! But Clive got the Phoenix, right? Wait, no, Clive doesn't have the Phoenix because his brother was still alive, right? I forgot. I can't remember if he absorbed the Phoenix.
See what your monster can really do.
So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
Oh! Oh no. This devil may cry, guys. He may make this devil cry. Oh, we out in space! What the hell is happening? Regenerated his hand. I love all the displays of their powers, man. Oh, the mashing! Yo. It's cool to see that Devil May Cry has like mashing too and like the QTEs. Yeah, I might just play Devil May Cry after this. I feel like I'm so like not caught up on that. Smoking sexy style? Wait, who? It looked like Dante just got knocked back. But how is he getting the SSS if he got knocked out? Are we back at... Ain't this where Clive? Oh, nah, maybe I'm tripping. It's kind of crazy how through all of that, Clive is not bleeding. Okay, now he is.
Just once. I need more. It's been a bash, Smokey.
Oh, no. Ow! But can that kill him?
Not bad at all.
It got him? Oh, no, it incinerated him to a crisp.
That god'll be nothing.
So the only way to kill Dante is to kill him by beating his regeneration. That was the factor that I low-key thought would win Dante the fight. But I guess Ifrit can burn through that.
Okay, that was a whole nother level of close, but I think we got the point.
This was not
Even
easy
Death Battle
to
thought
win.
it was
Dante and
close.
Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through 3 categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively...
Yeah, they
overpower the
were
other.
so
Still, given
close.
their crazy power,
Like I felt that
one of their
evenness. I
abilities
felt
could
that.
break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers.
It's
making
crazy.
it
This is a
still
crazy
anyone's
fight.
Which is why it came down to one major factor. Endurance.
Endurance.
How long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The
Oh.
longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes. And abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn
Funny enough, the guy who wrote FF16 said himself Clive can beat Dante. Guess he wasn't bluffing. That's insane.
through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
Next time on Death Battle.
Who is it gonna be? 2025 finale? Wait, never mind. I thought Mewtwo! Mewtwo versus the Ash Ketchum! Ash Ketchum versus fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! For a second, I thought I was looking at Xenoblade. I was about to say Shulk, but nah.
Subscribe and join.
Ash Ketchum versus Yu-Gi-Oh? See, I know Pokemon a little bit. Or I know Pokemon a lot a bit. But I don't know like the individual lore about Pokemon. But I know they're powerful.